I want to welcome you again to the Digital Product Blueprint Masterclass. Today we're going to be going through a lot and I hope that you can take it in. Okay, so we're going to talk about digital products, and this is Digital Products 101. And the main topic for today is an introduction to the digital products and the marketplace. I'm going to be introducing you to digital products, the products that we can sell, and also the marketplaces generally. All right, so what are digital products? Now, digital products are items that are sold electronically. Okay, they have no shipping fee, there is no shipping, no inventory. They're instantly accessible. And these digital products are important in these days because we're in the digital age, right? Everybody is purchasing digital products now. And we're going to be talking about a few digital products that we can see. Now, digital products are instantly available to buyers. Like once they purchase from you, they get it instantly. Okay, there is no inventory. You don't have to have any products with you. Okay, you just only have to have a file. And some examples of digital products are, number one, planners, like from daily planners to goal setting templates to digital planners, and some of them are customizable and they cater to various audiences. So all these planners have different niches as well. Okay, and then we have printables. Now, the planners that I just spoke about are planners that you can use on your device, you can use on your iPad, you can use on your phone. You don't need to print them. Okay, and these planners come like a PDF, like an editable PDF that also have hyperlinks, and you can jump from, like, let's say it's a monthly calendar, you can click on January and it will take you to January. So most of the time this type of planners are not printable. All right, they just you use them on your devices. Now, the other digital product we're going to be talking about is the printables, and these printables are ready to print files, like also planners, like calendars, checklists, like educational worksheets. Okay, and these ones are important because a lot of people want these things, but they cannot create them and they do not want to buy workbooks. I don't know about you, but I don't really buy workbooks anymore. I just want to create them, print them, and discard them when I'm done with it, because we're in the world where everyone is trying to be minimalist, right? And people also have seen that their options are limited to the places to the books that they can purchase online. Like sometimes I want something more customized for my child. For example, my middle child does not like books with colors, and I found myself having to customize a black and white worksheet for him. And that is one reason that a lot of people like to use printables. The next one we'll be talking about is templates. So for designs or productivity, templates are popular, right, in niches like business planning, like social media management, like personal organizations. Templates are important. And the reason templates are important is because, for example, in the social media niche, a lot of social media managers just want to go on and do their thing. Like, I want to create thumbnails for my YouTube channel. I don't want to have to start from the scratch. And so a lot of people go to places like Etsy, right, like Gumroad, to purchase these templates such that they can now use them. Okay, so that they can now use them. All they have to do is edit it with their brand colors, edit it with everything they want, and it's good to go. Also, templates like Instagram Reels templates, all right? Templates like organization templates, like some organizations, they want templates like, like Notion templates. There's this app called Notion. It's a productivity app. So people want templates, right, that they can just buy and work on. All right, the next one will be workbooks. And these are ideal for coaches, for educators, for parents, because workbook provides guides, okay, guided exercises for learning. For example, if I'm a coach, there are several worksheets that coaches use to coach their clients, okay? And rather than the coach coming up with their own worksheet from the scratch, they just go ahead to purchase the templates of places like Etsy and Gumroad. The other time that I was coaching some ladies, I needed worksheets for them, and I could not create it because I had just entered into the coaching workspace and I could not provide it to them. Okay, so I went on Etsy and I was able to get all the worksheets I want. So workbooks are very important also for children. Like my highest selling item on Etsy now is a workbook for children. So workbooks are also good. The next one will be ebooks, like digital books on topics like self-improvement, like your hobbies, like, business, are perfect for anyone looking to share their expertise. Look, we are in the time and age where people are no longer just looking up to already famous people anymore. People are looking up to regular people, right? To get experiences from them. People are looking up to people they can relate to get experiences from them. It is no longer the time and age for famous people. And so creating ebooks about your experiences, creating ebooks about things that you know, creating ebooks about different things, okay, is a way to make money off of the internet. Now let's talk about digital product marketplaces. Let's talk about the places where you can list your items and sell them. Let's talk about the digital product platforms. And the first one will be Etsy. Now, Etsy is known for crafts and creative resources, and it's ideal for printables and design templates. Now, Etsy these days is actually ideal for a lot more things than digital items. But Etsy is famous for helping to promote digital items. And not only are they good for listing, they're good because they are also a search engine. That means people go in there to search for stuff. Unlike all the other platforms I'm going to be mentioning, Etsy is amazing. So the first marketplace that I will send you to as a new digital product marketer will be Etsy. And that is because even if you just list your items and leave it there, at the end of the day, somehow, you're still going to get sales because people are searching for it. So even if you don't share it with people, people are still going to search for it and they're still going to find it. And that is one amazing quality of Etsy that I like. The second will be Stand Store. Now, when you become a little bit established, Stand Store is amazing because Stand Store now gives you the opportunity to now sell other things like your courses, okay, which courses are also part of the digital market, digital sales market. Now, Stand Store is an amazing place, okay. I use Stand Store to sell some of my items. I use Stand Store to sell my courses and my memberships and all of that. So Stand Store is one place where you can list your items. Also, Stand Store avails you the opportunity to get emails from your customers so that you can advertise new items and new sales to them in the long run. Another thing that Stand Store is good for is when your people register to Stand Store with your referral link, you get 20% of their subscription fee, which is also an amazing way to make digital money. The next one will be Gumroad. Gumroad is also a very flexible option where you can list templates like Notion templates. You can also list your ebooks. And Gumroad is also amazing because Gumroad also gives you the opportunity to list those items, okay, free of charge. You don't have to pay a listing fee. You don't have to pay anything, which is different from Etsy, because with Etsy, when you open an account with Etsy, you first of all have to pay an $18 fee, and then for every listing you pay 25 cents, which is not bad, okay? Because you don't have to pay at the beginning of when you list, you pay it towards the end. All right, but Gumroad is a little different because what they do is they allow you to list for free, right? However, they take 10% of how much you sell, which is crazy. Is it 10%? They take 10% of how much you sell. But Gumroad is a flexible option if you're not the person that wants to pay on a monthly basis yet. Gumroad is a fantastic tool for you to use. The next one will be Shopify or your personal website. Now, Shopify will also pass as your personal website. Okay, Shopify works as a personal website. You can list on Shopify. And I also know that Shopify is also a search engine. However, with Shopify and your personal website, you have to do most of the heavy lifting for advertisement and letting people know that you need to direct them to your website to purchase. But for beginners, right, I would encourage places like Etsy. All right, now let's talk about the types of niches. Now, there are different niches in digital products. There are several niches. It's unlimited, actually. Like there's personal development, there's homemaking, there's finance, there's wellness, and there is a ton, right? And some of the most profitable areas include business and productivity, the templates for planners, workbooks, and spreadsheets. So people that are creating templates for planners, right? People that are creating templates for workbooks. So you're creating like a template, a bundle of several templates that people can purchase, customize, and also resell, right? Those are very high profitable niches of Etsy because everybody's trying to make money and everybody's trying to make it the easy way. So whatever you can do to make it easy for them, right? People will literally rush at it. Okay. Another one is the creative resources like graphics, fonts, like designs, templates, like stickers and all of that. Those ones too are high profitable niches. Then the third one will be education and learning. And I can tell you that for sure because I produce worksheets for education and for learning, and they have been profitable overall. Parents want their children to work on stuff. Parents are looking for educational resources. They're looking for courses. They're looking for printables. Parents, everyone is looking to learn something. So it is an amazing, profitable niche. Now let's talk about the pros and the cons of selling digital products. Now let's talk about the pros first of all. One pro in selling digital item is passive income. My Etsy currently is a passive income because I set it and I've forgotten it, which is bad because I need to be listing new things, but I'm busy. But every week I get notification of purchases. And that is the thing that is good with with digital items. You just upload your file and it continues to sell. It's unlimited. You cannot run out of it. And people can continue to buy it forever, which is amazing because once you just create it, you just leave it alone and it can be sold repeatedly, with less additional effort, which is amazing. The next one will be low overhead costs. So there is no need for inventory. There is no need for shipping. There is no need for storage. Like the other time I was selling baby plates on Etsy and it costed me a lot because I had to ship. And sometimes when the listing notification comes in, I miss it and then I'm unable to ship it. Okay. So, and then there's the inventory. You have to purchase it. You need capital. You have to buy and then you need storage as well. So with digital items, there is none of that. No need for capital, right? No need for storage and no need for having inventory. The next one will be scalability. Now, digital products can reach a vast audience. They can reach anywhere without increasing your production time. It is that same one item, but it can get anywhere. People can purchase it from anywhere. I have customers from Australia. I have customers from the United Kingdom. I have customers from a lot of places that I will never have been able to reach if I was selling physical items. So that is one good thing about digital items. It is easy to scale. People will purchase it from you, right? And also, if you're making a digital course, a lot of people want to learn from you. So it is something that is scalable. Now, it's easy to distribute. That will be the final pro that we'll be talking about. Easy to distribute in such a sense that sales and delivery is quick. It's like with the snap of your finger. Once your customer clicks purchase, they get the link immediately. It's literally an automated system. They get the link immediately, they download it, and that's it. So between sales and delivery is done in less than 2 minutes, which is amazing. Now let's talk about the cons. of digital items. The first one will be high competition, and it is no doubt that the digital marketplace, is crowded. Like there is so many people creating digital items. So standing out can be a little challenging. Like everyone is creating everything, right? But there is something that is not but there is something that is unique, and that thing is your own personality. So that con can be changed into a pro, because putting your own personality into something automatically makes it different. The second con will be copyright issues. Now, especially for people that are working on Canva. Now, some people will just go to Canva because Canva has thousands of templates. Some people will just go to Canva, copy the templates, and list the templates like that, and you can fall into copyright issues like that. Okay, now that is why I always encourage to create your own. Even if you're using templates, make sure you create it such that it is distinctly different, so no one is going to claim copyright. Okay, make sure it's distinctly different, so you can fall into copyright issues with digital products, especially when you're taken from people. Another thing is that marketing effort is needed. It is true. You're going to have to market your items. Okay, you're going to have to market your items yourself, right? So building an audience and getting visibility often requires consistent marketing. You have to put the word out there. You have to create content, okay? You have to do all of those by yourself. Do you understand? So that is one con for about digital items. Now, let's talk about the key concepts of selling digital items. Now, passive income potential. These are the key concepts of what we've spoken today. Digital products, like we said, can be a great source of passive income. Now, unlike physical products, they do not require ongoing production or shipping, right? So once your product is live, sales can happen anytime. You can sell anytime. Okay. Now we talked about the popular products and the different niches as well, and how to sell them. We talked about the marketplaces to list them. All right, that will be the end of module 1. I'll see you in the next module. Welcome to module 2. In this module, we're going to be getting started with Canva. I'm going to be showing you all the features of Canva, and I'm also going to be showing you all the settings of Canva, and to just get you familiar with the Canva website. Now, if you have not opened a Canva account yet, this is the time for you to go open it so that you can walk and work along this walkthrough. Okay, so just go to www.canva.com and open a free account. Okay, setting up an account is absolutely free. So I'm going to take you right into my computer now, and we're going to go ahead and see what is in there. So in the first place, you see the dashboard. Okay, this is our Canva dashboard, and over here there's a lot of things. I don't want you to get overwhelmed, but there is a lot of things. And here, this one that says card, the landscape, is a size. So this one is giving you, up here you will see a list of things that you use all the time. So a list of items that you design all the time, you're going to see it up here. Okay, if you also click on this arrow, you will see even more. You have the whiteboard, you have presentation, you have social media. Okay, so if you click on any of this, right, it's going to give you different templates. All right, so you can see Instagram posts, you can see Facebook posts, you can also click on it over here. Instagram, it can give you Instagram square. Okay, it can also give you like Instagram stories and all of that. So those are sizing templates. Okay, let's go back because we're not ready to start creating anything yet. So when you click on it, it opens up a size, the size that you need to create on. All right, so we're going to go here to projects, and when you go to projects is where all the projects that you've created are stored. And so if you want to find something, it makes it super accessible for you. For example, if you've stored folders, if you've stored designs, okay, the designs that I've created here, you can find them here. Your images, if you've downloaded any images, you can see them over here, right? And then videos, any videos that you've created. I do not have any videos, so it's grayed out, right? So this project shows you and makes it easily accessible for you, which is amazing. Okay, over here when you come to templates, of course we have seen templates, right? You can see lots of templates here, and because I do a lot of kid stuff, you can see it has shown me like English language, math. So if I click on this English language, you're going to see lots of templates that is going to bring out for me. Okay, so not only can you see templates in the home page, right? If you're looking for specialized templates, this is where you need to go to. Okay, so it's going to show me different templates I can, and things that I can use, like info cards, like worksheets, presentation, and all of that. So templates is an amazing place. Now when you come here to brand, okay, so here is where you put in your brand design. Okay, and when you click on create design, you can create a brand logo for yourself. You can create brand colors, right? Things that you want Canva to recognize as your brand. This is where you put it in. All right, and then this is the apps. Now, Canva has a lot of amazing apps that you can use. Over here, when you come to apps, you can see these are the trending apps, okay? And it's for Amazon ads. So this app helps you create Amazon ads, right? And then this one, AI presenters, right? The screen photo effects, frame makers. And then here are some other ones too. For example, if let's just choose one of the apps. I love this app because as a digital marketer, you need marketing, right? And this one integrates with MailChimp. So when you design newsletters on Canva, it sends it to MailChimp so that you can have beautiful designs. Now, I have not used that myself, but there you go. Now, when you see all apps, right, you can see that you can choose Workplace Essentials. It will show you all the apps that you can use for workplace, okay? You can see AI powered, all the AI apps that you can use to create anything. Look at this one. For example, if you click on this one that says coloring book, okay? If we say using a new design, right? You open the design that you want, okay? And then you will be able to use the coloring book. You'll be able to create a coloring book, okay? But we're not going to create this yet. We're going to create it when it's time for us to create it, all right? Share and publish. You can see there is a lot, right? For teams, you can see marketing. This you can use for marketing. Monday.com, MailChimp. I use MailChimp, so it is amazing for your Google Drive as well. And then for creatives, right? This is another one that you can use for creatives, right? These are the apps that Canva supports. For mockups, like we are in the industry of digital marketing, so we need mockups. We need to create amazing mockups so that our listing can look good, right? So you can create mockups, right? And this is super, super, super amazing. Trust me. Okay, so this is where you can find all the apps that Canva has provided. Now, Canva has this amazing new feature called the Dream Lab. Dream Lab is amazing, okay? So you can create images by yourself, which are really amazing images, okay? Dream Lab creates sweet and beautiful images, okay, that you can also use for your design covers and all of that, okay? Now let's go back to editing, okay? Let me show you some features in editing. So let's first of all use a template, okay? Let's go over here. No, let's use the search bar, okay? So let us type worksheet. So let us imagine that we want to create a worksheet, okay? So we go ahead and type worksheet and we click on Canva Templates, okay? Now, if you click on this worksheet and you click on customize this template, okay, this is one thing I want you to really, really pay attention to. Some people will take this template like that, download it and go list it. you're going to get copyright. Okay, if you ever get found, you're going to get copyrighted. Okay, so it is important for you to customize it. Now there's one way you can customize it. You can click on this text and you can change the font over here. Okay, so let's imagine you don't like the font. You can change the font. Okay, you can change it to whatever font you want, which is amazing. All right, you can also change the color. You click on the text over here, okay, and then you can change the color to whatever color that suits you. All right, so you can also come here, and this is the image of a pumpkin, right? You can delete it. You can see that I have clicked on it. So once you click on it, you can click on this bean and delete it. All right, and then we can go here to elements and say coloring image of a pumpkin. So let's say you actually want to use a pumpkin. You can see that there, click on see all, you can see that there are lots of pumpkin images. So let's assume we want to use this one. You click on this one, you enlarge it by clicking on that and pulling it, okay? And some of these elements are changeable when it comes to color. So if you click on it and you click on this color palette, you may be able to change it to whatever color you want. Okay, you can see it has changed. So that is one way to customize your stuff. Okay, now let's go see for social media template. So we're going to go back home. Okay, and let's go to social media template. Okay, so let's go here and maybe type Instagram. So let us say you sell templates for Instagram. Okay, you click on Canva designs, Canva templates, my bad, and then you let's look for anyone to customize. So let us customize this. Okay, and we're going to change the colors. So let's imagine that our brand colors are purple and pink. Okay, so we're going to click on this first of all. You can see all the color bars at the top here. These are the three colors that this gradient is featured. So we're going to click on each one and change it to our brand colors. Okay, so let's say we're going to change that to light pink. We're going to change this to purple, right? And we're going to change this one to, let's just say lilac. Good. So we have changed those to our brand colors. As you can see, it is easy to change. Okay, now you're going to go here and type whatever you want. Let's say digital blueprint masterclass. Right? And like I said before, you leave it on there. You can change the font. If you don't like that font, you can change the font as often as you want. So you're going to go ahead and look for whatever font that suits you, and you're going to change it. So let's say we like this font. Okay, we're going to now change this video. Okay, so this has a video of a woman gardening, but we're talking about the digital blueprint masterclass. So we're going to go to elements. Okay, and then you're going to go whatever image, whatever picture, whatever video you want. You can either change it to a picture, an image, I'm sorry, or a video. So you're going to go here and say a woman teaching. I didn't spell it well. Or let's say a female teacher. Okay, a female teacher. And we're going to click on enter. So let's see videos, right? Click on see all, and you can see we have a lot. Okay, so you're just going to drag and drop anyone. So I'm going to drag and drop this because I like this. So I'm going to drag it and replace it with that. And so you can see we have replaced the picture, we have replaced the video, we have replaced the font, we have changed the font, we have changed the colors to our brand colors, and we have customized it to become ours. Okay, so this is one of the things that I want you to know. Now, let us talk about other things here. So when you click here, this place that says file. If you click on it, you can see what you can do. You can create new designs, you can upload files. Let's say you have images that you want to upload. We're going to be using it within this course, so you're going to see it. And this is the settings as well. Okay, now this is for accessibility. If you want to show caption on media, okay, you want to check the design accessibility, this is where you do it. This is where you save, although it saves automatically. Now, if you create folders, I like to create folders. In my main Canva account, I have created folders, one for YouTube, one for digital sales, one for worksheets and all of that. So you can move each of your designs to a folder. All right, you can make a copy, you can download it, okay, the version history. And now this is for pro users, okay? And then you can delete it as well. You can find and replace text. You can ask it to suggest improvement, which is amazing, okay? When you over here, the next one will be resize. Now, if you have created this design and you have seen that it is an amazing design, I love it, I want to also have it as an Instagram story. Okay, you will go here and click on copy and resize. So it's going to resize it in the size for the Instagram story, okay? And you're going to have it. So let's go to this sidebar. You have design, and design here shows you designs that are similar to what you're currently working on. All right, the elements, of course, you have seen me use it. The element is for all the graphics, the videos, the photos, audio, shapes, frames, mockups, and anything you want. Okay, so when you click on them, they're going to bring out things. Let me take away this female teacher. So when you click on them, you're going to see a lot of stuff that you can use with the elements. And over here is text. You can see there are lots of font combination and text templates that you can use in your design. All right, so when you just click on it, if you like this one, for example, and you click on it, you can see it appears on your design, and you can just change the font, change what it says, change the font, change the caption, put something else there. So that is amazing. Over here, you have your brand kit. Okay, so you can create a brand kit. Your logos, you can see that I have included some logos here, right? I have included some logos here, and then your color palette. Okay, you put your color palette there, so that way whenever you're creating your designs, these are the colors that show up for you. All right, now the fonts, your brand fonts over there as well, which is amazing. And these uploads show all the images that you've uploaded so far. All right, and here says draw. Here is where you can draw on your design, okay, if you have to doodle or anything like that. So that is also an amazing tool. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this module, and I hope that this has been of value to you. I will see you in the next module. Welcome to module 3. In this module, we will be creating our first digital product. In this module, you will learn how to create designs that are both functional and visually appealing. We'll create a planner, we'll create a workbook, we'll also create a template that you can also sell. I want to state the importance of understanding your customers, your audience, when you're creating your designs. It is important to understand who you're speaking with, okay, and what you're trying to create for them, because this will inform the creation of the templates, the designs, the products that you're creating for them. All right, so without much ado, let us go into my computer, where I'm going to be showing you exactly how we're going to do that. Now, the first thing we're going to be creating is a digital planner. All right, so we're going to go here to the search bar in Canva, and we're going to type digital planner. Now, you can definitely make it all the way niche down. You can do digital home planner, you can do digital goal setting planner. Okay, you can do any of that because that will make the templates that Canva will give to you, that will streamline it a lot more. Okay, so we're gonna go find a planner that we want to customize. All right, and we can see this one that says daily planner. All right, so let's click on the daily planner and we're going to do customize this template. All right, so let me just increase this a little bit so that we will be able to see. Now, we have the daily planner. This is the template that Canva has given to us. Now, please don't download this template as is and list it because that will be copyright problems for you. Okay, so we're going to customize it as much as we can. All right, so one way you can do that is to go to ChatGPT and ask it to create a layout for daily planners for you. But I always encourage you to make sure you know a little about the planners that you're trying to create so that you do not just ask ChatGPT for everything, because your personality also is one of the things that push your sales. All right, so daily planner, let's name it something else. Let's name it life planner. Okay, life planner. All right, and I'm going to change the font because this is not my favorite font. We're going to change it to something else. Let's see, the seasons. Yeah, I always like to use the seasons, but of course use any designs that you like. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this bar because I do not like it there. All right, so we're going to leave the date. If you want to leave the date, you can leave the date. All right, water intake, I'm going to take that out because I do not like to log my water intake. I don't remember to log it. So I'm going to delete it, okay, because it's not functional. The mood tracker, I'm also going to, should we leave that? Maybe we should leave that, okay. I'm just going to move it up. Okay, so we're going to move the mood tracker up, and then we're going to come here and also move this up. All right, good. So the most important task for the day is what I'll like to name it as. So I'm going to double click that to kind of highlight it and then change it to task for the day. Okay, now I would like this to have like a checklist rather than, just an open box. So I'm going to delete it and I'm going to go to elements and we're going to go type checklist. Now, Canva always has a lot that you can use. And I like this one. I also like this one. So which one should we choose? So I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. Okay, because it looks nice. And so we're going to resize that to fit into the box. So we have the task for the day. All right, that is where the task for the day will be written. Now it is okay for me to take away this box around it, which I would definitely like to take away. Okay, so let's click on that box and delete it, just to kind of give us more space. You can see that, right? So I have more space to increase my task for the day. Okay, and then I can move this a little bit up. Now let me increase the size for that. Great. So we have the life planner, we have our date, we have our mood tracker, and we have the task for the day. So what are we going to write here? Now, for the person I'm creating this planner for, let me increase this a little. Okay. So for the person I'm creating this planner for, let me say I'm creating this planner for an active mom, for a mom, right? I'm going to go ahead and change this, right, to activities for the day. Okay, so let us reduce the font so that it can stay in the box. All right, good. So we have activities for the day. I'm also going to go ahead and remove this box. Okay, because we don't want to box anything in. And now another thing we can do is highlight it. Okay, and then click on group. So what this does is it makes it one element rather than all the elements. And so that way you can enlarge it, make it bigger. Okay. So we have the activities for the day. Now I'm going to leave appointments, but I'm also going to take off the box. All right. Appointments, for example, dental appointment. Okay. We're going to group it again and then increase it. So we have the appointments. Also the meal and snack. Okay. So meal planner, I'm going to change this to meal planner. All right, so what are we having for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack? Okay, which is really important as an active mom. Reminder and notes, I'm going to change this. What can we change this to? I'm going to change this, rather than having reminders and notes, I'm going to write, I'm going to make it only notes, and to do tomorrow. You know, there are some things that you have to move until tomorrow, especially as a mom. So one thing I like to do now, I want to change this white paper to a different colored paper. Okay, so let us say we're going to change it to this paper. Okay, or let us find something else. Okay, yeah, so let's change it to this gray paper. Okay, and this is nice, especially if you're going to be listing this, if you're going to be creating this as a book, because you can also make this a book, an entire book. I just want you guys to know that. Okay, so why is this one out of the box? Let's move it back into the box. There we go. Okay, so actually, let me increase that white box. There we go. All right, that makes it nicer. All right, and let us move this one a little bit as well. Perfect, that makes it nice as well. Okay, great. So I have changed the paper, right? You can also change the color of the font. Okay, you can make it anything you want. You can make it like that. You can make it this blue. You can make it brighter. All right, you can make it brighter. Like that is the title, right, of the planner. So I always like to make it bright. Now another thing we can do to it is to add designs to it. Okay, so let's go to elements and let's type a heart. Okay, you can make it as cute as you want. So let's type heart and see what we can add to it to make it nice. So I'm going to take this one, okay, and we're just going to resize it. And put it down here. So you can see how we have taken that template and we have turned it into something entirely different. All right, let us take this one as well, resize it. Okay, and maybe put it somewhere here. So you can see that this template, right, it is now very different to the one we started with initially, which is really amazing, right? Great. So now let us go back home. Okay, and this time we're going to create a social media template. Okay, so for a social media template, we're going to go here and let's say we're creating a YouTube thumbnail. We're going to go here and type YouTube thumbnail. Okay, remember to click on Canva Templates because it will show you what you've worked on before. So we're clicking on YouTube thumbnail, and we're going to just click on this one. Okay, so let's say we want to customize this one and we want to change it to something that is our own style. Okay, so we're going to click on this. Right, you can go ahead and change the colors, right, and then click on this as well. No, not the, I want to click on this one. Right, so you can see all the colors here. We're going to change all the colors to something different. Okay, because we want it to be something different, so we're going to change it to our own brand colors. Let us say we have a brand color that is like that. Okay, so we're gonna change all of it. And you can see how it's all changing. Okay, that's not good. Right, and then we can change the font color to white because that will pop on there. There we go. So we've changed all the font colors to white. Okay, and then we can also change this how to, okay, entertain. Let's make this font smaller so that you can fit. How to entertain your kids. Okay, so now we're going to remove all these elements and we're going to replace it with different elements. Okay, we're going to go here and type kids. Okay, so let us see what we have. Okay, I like this one. So let's click on this one. Like this kid's peeking out of the corner, and we're going to put it here, right? Which is amazing. Okay, and maybe you can also click on this one and put it right in the corner here. I'm just showing you how you can take an existing template and make it yours ultimately. Okay, so this template has become ours, all right, which is amazing, right? So you click on share when you get here, okay, and then you click on see all. Okay, that is how to create template links. Then you go here and click template link. That is how you create a template link, and that is how you list links on Etsy, which is amazing. Okay, so the last one we're going to create now, let us go back home now and let us go create a worksheet, right? Let us go create a worksheet for children, right? So we're going to go here and type, let us say kindergarten worksheet. Kindergarten worksheet. Okay, so click on Canva Templates. And we're going to see a lot. Okay, so you're just going to scroll through it and look for whichever one that you want to customize. Okay, there is like a lot that you can customize and change it to something that you prefer. Okay, so let us click on this one and let us click on customize this template. Okay, you can customize every single one, all right? And I'm going to increase that. And this one says autumn leaf. In the fall, the leaves of the tree change colors. Can you give the leaves below a green, yellow, orange, or brown color, red or brown color? So they're teaching the children about autumn, right? But now we're going to let's do a Christmas leaf, okay? Christmas tree, actually. Okay, and also I'm going to reduce the font because I want it to fit in. And I'm saying it's Christmas season. Color the trees to attract Santa. Right? So we're going to take away all this leaves, and I'm going to highlight them and then click on delete. Okay, so we're going to go into elements and we're going to type coloring Christmas trees. Great. So you can see all the graphics and all, and you're going to click on see all. So we're going to bring in the trees. Now, if you want only a single type of tree, you can by all means do that. If you want different types of trees, which makes it more exciting for the kids, right? So we can add different types of trees as well. Okay. Let's see, there's another one here. Great. So let us use these 3 types of trees, right? So we're going to use these 3 types of trees. All right, now what I want to show you that I'm going to do now is that we're going to highlight all the 3, right? We're going to group them. So we have made them one, right? And now we're going to click on duplicate, drag it down, right? So we have these 2 sets of Christmas trees, which is amazing, right? Now we're going to go here and change this color to a more Christmassy color. So let us change this one to green. Now to change the inside of this to green, we're going to click on it and we're going to go to effects. Okay, so when you go to effects, you can see the color here. You click on it and we change it to green. So now we have changed the color to green. Okay, so we have this worksheet. Now even encourage you to like make it like 3 levels to, kind of give it more activities for the kids. So let's make it smaller, move it closer to each other, and then duplicate it again so that we can have one more. Okay, and this makes it nice. Okay, so now we have edited this template and we have created the worksheet. Now you need to review your designs, finalize your design, okay, and make sure you're consistent with your quality, okay, because this is one thing that people look out for and make them continually come to your store to purchase. Now your assignment for this module will be that you need to create a design for yourself. Okay, create a design, whether a planner, a worksheet, okay, or anything at all. Create a planner, design it, get it ready to be listed. Okay, make it visually appealing, make it beautiful, and make it functional, just like we've said. Okay, and when we meet in our live class, we're going to go through it and go through the challenges that you face creating doing this assignment. Remember that you need to create, okay, set up a Canva account, which you can do at www.canva.com, and use the free account. Okay, there are lots of things you can do with the free account rather than the paid one, even though I use the paid one, but there are lots of things you can do with the free one. All right, guys, that will be the end of this module. Okay, and I'll see you in the next class. Welcome to week 2. This week, we're going to be talking about how to set up your Etsy store, how to list your digital products. We're going to talk about Etsy, SEO, and marketing tips. And finally, we're going to talk about managing and growing your Etsy shop. I hope that the previous week was an amazing one, and I hope that you were able to get your assignments done. So we're going to dive right into it. Right. So to set up your Etsy shop usually is super duper easy. However, you want to follow some simple steps, right, to make sure you have an amazing store. Okay. So you want to create an Etsy account first. So for some of you, you already have an Etsy shopping account. Maybe you already purchased stuff on Etsy. That is an account that you can use. Okay. So you want to go to Etsy.com, right? Etsy seller account. Okay, it's called the Etsy seller account. You go there, right? You sign in. If you have an Etsy account, you sign in or you register. Then you follow the prompts. So I'm going to show you one way that you can do it. Okay, I'm going to take you into my computer and show you one way that you can register or sign up for Etsy. All right, so we're going to go to Etsy.com, and now this is Etsy.com. This is the regular shopping Etsy.com. You're going to come to the top here and click this one that says Shop Manager. When you click on Shop Manager, it will take you to your shop. Of course, you don't have a store yet, so it's going to take you to where you can set up shop. Okay, so you're going to set up your shop. You're going to, choose your username and all of that. And all those things are easy. So when you sign in, right, you Decide on the language. It's going to ask you for the language, the country, the currency, right? And this will impact how your shop appears to buyers worldwide. So you don't want to omit the steps. Make sure that you're putting it in there. Now it's going to ask you for your shop name. Now pick a name that is unique and that also speaks to the kind of digital item you're selling or to the kind of items you're selling. Now Etsy is not only for digital items, Etsy also is for physical items. So pick a name that is reflective of your product and your niche, right? For example, if you're selling baby items or family items, you want to pick a name that speaks about that has family in it, that has baby in it, right? Aim for something that will resonate with your target audience, because that will also serve as a keyword. Now remember, Etsy has a character limit of 4 to 20 characters, so it's very good to keep it short and sweet. Now, just like when you're opening an email, Etsy will check if the name is available, because Etsy does not want to have 2 stores with the same name. So if your name has been used by someone else, if that idea, the name idea has been used by someone else, Etsy will let you know that it has been used by someone else. And that way you can change it. Now, I should have been able to show you how to set up a physical representation of how to set up, but with Etsy, you cannot set up more than one account because you have to put your details, you have to put your bank details and all of that, but it's super easy to follow. Now, create your brand identity. Choose your brand colors, the logo, the font that you want to use, so that you can keep the elements consistent with your shop banner, right? The listing and social media, so that when people see your brand, they know that, oh, this is coming from you, okay? Now, use your brand voice when writing the description, policies, and the shop's about. So when creating your account, Etsy is going to ask you for your description, your policies, and your shop's about, right? The about section. Now, think about what makes your shop unique. Why should people shop at your shop, right? Like, is it eco-friendly, right? Is it handmade? Is it made with love? And specific designs. Now, if you don't know how to write an about section and you don't know how to write the description and policies, take those things that make your shop unique and go to ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT, this and this is what makes my shop unique. Create a Etsy store description for me, or create an Etsy store policy or an Etsy store about for me. And ChatGPT will create it for you. And so after ChatGPT has created it, you will now go through it to make sure that it actually speaks what you want it to speak, and then you can now copy it and post it. So the next thing that Etsy will ask you to do will be to input your payment settings, right? So Etsy supports various payment options and transactions that are easy for buyers. So the payment settings is how Etsy will pay you. So you're going to input your account and your routing number. Those are things that you're going to put in, right? And then the next one will be your shipping settings. So if you're selling digital items, of course, you know that there is no shipping attached to it. You want to also let customers know that there will be no refunds with digital items, because people are in the habit of purchasing digital items, downloading it, and then seeking for a refund. Now they want the money and also they have to file at the same time. Okay, so set your shipping profile. So if you're selling physical items in your Etsy store, by the way, I teach people how to sell physical items. So if you want to sell physical items, you want to purchase from Alibaba, you want to sell it, let me know, okay? I can teach you how to do wholesale as well. Now, set realistic processing times. If you are selling digital items and you're shipping by yourself, set realistic processing times to make people know when to expect their items, okay? So don't tell them that you will ship the next day when you know you will not be able to ship the next day. Now, the policies, like I told you, craft policies for returns, exchanges, or cancellations, especially if you're selling physical items. For digital items, I've told you, it is absolutely no returns because your customer already has your digital item, right? So be clear and be very transparent to build trust, and to also avoid misunderstanding. Now, the key concept that I want you to understand is building trust, right, with your buyers. It is super duper important. Okay, so make sure that you're setting this thing up in such a way that when people see it, everything is plain and clear, right? Nobody's confused about your listing. Nobody's confused about anything. So within this email, within this video, I am going to be linking an Etsy setup checklist, a PDF that would help you go through setting up Etsy. Now, I have shown you where to go to set up the Etsy account. Now, you're going to follow the checklist, and the checklist is going to help you make sure that you've crossed your T's and dotted your I's. Now, Etsy has an initial fee of about $18, which they take from you to set up your account. And I think that is the cheapest in the market, okay? And there is no monthly fee. Etsy has a listing fee of 26 cents per listing, all right? Now, when you list each item, Etsy collects 26 cents from you. Now, the assignment for today will be to create your Etsy account, create your Etsy shop, complete your profile and your branding. Make that store, the shop, make it a functional store already. Now, the thing with Etsy is before it creates the store, it will ask you to list an item first. You cannot open a shop with nothing in it, right? So Etsy is going to ask you, as you set up the account, Etsy is going to ask you to list an item. And in the next lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to create a listing. Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about how to create a listing on Etsy. Okay, when you are setting up your account, like I said in the previous video, Etsy is going to ask you to list an item because they want to make sure that you have something to sell in the store. So you will not be able to open an account, create an account, if you do not have something to sell. So I'm going to take you to my computer, and we're here in Canva. This is the life planner that we created the last time, right? Now, so one thing that I want you to do is when creating a listing, for example, this is a life planner, right? We want to give people various options, okay? So we're going to duplicate this life planner, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the duplicate version. So we're going to duplicate it to make it like 4, okay, or 5. So we've duplicated it 5 times, and now we have 5 of the planners. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the colors so that when people purchase this planner, right, they have different color options. You know, not everybody likes pink, not everybody likes blue. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to change this color to a different color. Let's say we're going to change it to purple, okay? And we're going to go here to change the color to purple, right, to make sure it blends on each page. Okay, now this particular heart cannot be changed, so we're going to leave that color as is. Okay, now we're going to go to the next page, that's page 3. We're going to change this to another color. Let's say we're going to change this to blue, okay? And this heart too, let's change that color to blue. And then the third one, let's take it and change the color to, can we put yellow? Yeah, let's make it yellow. Okay, so we have different color options for our customers, which is amazing. Okay, so this is the last one, the 5th one. We're going to go ahead and find a color. Let's say we're going to make it red. Okay, so let's make it red. So now we have 5 different color options, right, for our customers. So whenever somebody buys it, they have 5 different color options. So what we're going to do now here is we're going to click on share. Okay, after you have clicked on share, you're going to come here and do download. Okay, so you're going to, for the file type, you're going to do PDF for print. Okay, now over here, the color profile, if you have a Canva Pro account, which I recommend you have, you're going to click CMYK best for professional printing. Now, if you don't have a Canva Pro account, that is okay, because you can use RGB, best for digital use, which is also fine. So I'm going to go ahead and select CMYK, right? And we're going to go here and check flatten PDF. What flatten PDF does is it converts content of the design into a simple image per page, right? It makes it really, really good and really fluid. So we're going to go ahead and click download. All right. So we're going to wait for Canva to download our PDF, and we're going to go ahead to the next step. So we're downloading it as PDF, because PDF is the file that we're going to be uploading to Etsy. Okay, so Canva is almost done and we're almost there. Like, hurry up. We're almost there. Almost there. One more second. Half more seconds. And we're there. So now Canva has downloaded it. Now, let me open it so that you can see what it looks like. So you can see this is the PDF file. Okay, so we have Canva has downloaded all 5 of it. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna click on share as well, okay? And we're going to click on download. Now, we're not downloading as PDF, we're downloading as PNG, as images, right? So we're downloading all 5 pages. You click on download, so it's going to download it as individual images, okay? Because we need those images for the mockups that I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, when you download it, right, Canva has downloaded it, you're going to click on the file because it's going to come in a zipped file, and then you're going to click on extract all. All right, so Canva is going to extract all the files for you. Okay, so I'm sure that Canva will, my screen recording will not show you where I extracted all, but that's what you're going to do. You're going to extract all. So we're going to come here to uploads, okay? And then you're going to click on upload files. So what you want to upload is the file that you have just extracted, okay? It's the daily planner folder that you have just extracted. You're going to open it, and then you're going to click on open. So you see what it has done? It has brought all the files, right, into Canva. It has uploaded them into Canva. Now we're going to click on these 3 buttons and we're going to go back home, okay? Because now we want to create the mockups that we'll use to list our Etsy items. So we're going to go here and type mock up, okay? Now, mockups are amazing because they allow you to show people what to expect from the digital items, okay? So let's click on this one. And we're going to click on customize this template, okay? And hold on, we're going to add more pages to that. So now we have this, let's add more mockups, okay? So add page, you're going to go here and click on designs. Okay, so you can see this one has planner pages. You click on it, okay? Now click on an add page. You can add that as well. So we want to have at least 5 pages, okay? 4 or 5 pages. All right, so this is another one. You can add that one too. Oh, is that a duplicate? That's a duplicate. So let's click the back arrow and go through something else. This is good, so we can add that. And then last but not least, let's add just one extra one, and then let's use this one. Okay, so now we have 5 pages for our mockups. All right, so then what we want to do now is we're going to swap the images in this. So what we're going to do is click on your uploads. You see the planners that we have uploaded. We're going to go there, drag it and drop it. Super easy, okay? You're going to drag it and drop it into that page, okay? And that is it. It's changed, right? Now, remember to delete this website because that's not our website, right? So delete it and do the same thing for every other one that we've done, okay? Planner pages is the instant download, easy and ready to use template. I think that is perfect, but definitely delete the website. So over here too, we're going to do the same thing, drag and drop. Okay, drag it from here and drop it over here. Super duper easy. Now we're going to change this to Life Planner. Okay, so this is Life Planner, right? And this is Plan Your Day in Style. You know, right? So we're gonna leave that over there. Now the same thing we're gonna do over here, drag and drop. Okay, personal, let's change it to Life Planner as well. Life Planner. Okay, now we don't need the pencil. Oh, we need the pencil, but we don't need the calculator, so we're gonna delete it. We don't need that notepad, so we're gonna delete it. Okay, so we have that over there. And last but not least, we're gonna bring this as well, drag it and drop it. Simple. All right, so we're gonna delete the website again, like we said. So what we're gonna do now is change the background colors of these things, okay, to suit our profile. Okay, so this one has brown, but we want to change it to something like pink. Okay, so let's change it to pink. Perfect. Okay, now let's change this one to that color. Okay, so something that fits our planner. Okay, I think this one is good, but let's change the background to, let's find something like light pink. That has overshadowed. Okay, I like that, but you know what? I like the light pink, or should we change it to something like this? Yes, this is perfect. Now let's change the color of this font to black so that it can be easy for people to see. Perfect. All right, now this one too, let us make the colors consistent and change it as well. Perfect. Okay, so we can leave this one as is. So we have our mock-ups. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to click on share and we're going to do download. So we're also going to download as PNG. Okay, we're going to download as a PNG file and we're going to click on download. Okay, so Canva is going to download it, and just like we did the other time, we're going to extract all. Okay, because that is the image that we want to use to for our listing. So we're going to click there. I know you cannot see this. My screen would hide this from you, which is good because personal information. So you're going to open that downloaded file and you're going to go to the top and you're going to click extract all. Okay, so that you can have access to the files. All right, so next up is we're going to go to Etsy. Okay, so we're going to go to Etsy now, and I'm going to go show you how to actually list on Etsy. Okay, we're going to go straight into Etsy, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to list your items on Etsy, because a lot of people have told me that sometimes it can be hard. Okay, so now we're in Etsy. Okay, we're in my listing page. After you've opened your shop, okay, before you actually go through to the end of opening your shop, you're going to be asked to list an item. So let's do add listing. Okay, now we have this option of physical item or digital files. We're listing a digital file, so we're going to click on digital files. Okay, who made it? I did. What is it? A finished product. Okay, and I hope that my screen is showing you all of this, but if my screen is hiding it, just listen. When was it made? When did you make it? 2020 to 2024. Okay. How is the digital content created? Created by me. If you created it with an AI generator, you can click created with an AI generator. Okay, now the next thing, production partners for this listing. So if you have created it with someone else, you can create a production partner. Otherwise, just go ahead and click on continue. All right, so now this is where the hard work is. So we're going to click on the title. What is the title? The title is Life Planner. Okay, so Life Planner. Now also add other keywords, daily planner, okay? Life planner, daily planner. Now, if you know other keywords, when I teach you how to do the SEO, you would see how you can add other keywords to your title. Now, the next thing they're asking us to do now is to add the photos. Now, the photos that we're being asked to add now is the photos of the mock-ups, the photos that people will see, okay, when they see our listing. So add up to 10 photos. You're going to click on that and it's going to show you the images, okay, the downloads that you have downloaded. All right, so we're going to click on that, right? Then we're going to click open, which is going to bring all those images over here to Etsy. Okay, now you can see the images are here on Etsy. Okay, so we're going to just drag this and make so that we can make that the first image that people see when they come to our listing. So you can see this is the thumbnail for Life Planner. All right, so now this is the digital file. The digital file is the PDF that has all the 5 variations of our planner. So we're going to click on add file and it's going to show us our PDF. So we're going to click on the PDF and add the PDF to, to this one. So now it's the time for the description. You're going to describe your planner. Okay, what is the planner about? Okay, so now you can go to ChatGPT, Life Planner. ChatGPT can help you create, okay, a description. Life Planner is an amazing and beautiful daily planner for a productive day. All right, so make it longer, okay? Make it longer. You go to ChatGPT, you ask ChatGPT to help you create a description, okay? Usually, you're gonna add PDF file only. No physical items will be delivered so that people can know, okay? All right, so no physical items will be delivered. Now, I'm making it short and sweet so that I don't bore you, but there we go. So now for the price. Now, however, how much you want to sell it, go ahead and sell it. But I'm going to go here and do $6. So Etsy will show you your profit, okay? So if you list it at $6, this will be your profit, $4.98. For the quantity, you're going to write $9.99, okay, because you want a lot of items, right? Because if you click, that's the highest you can input on Etsy anyway. It's a digital file, so it's unending. All right, so for the category, you're going to go here and click digital. Okay, so it's going to show you planner templates. You're going to click on that. That is the category. For the colors, you really don't need to put any colors because it's a digital item. And now for the tags, it says the shape, the color, the style, the function. Add up to 13 tags. Okay, so you're going to write, what is the shape? Okay, vertical. Okay, planner, life planner, daily planner. Okay, things that you think that people will search for. Okay, digital planner, search words, and then you're going to click on add. You can add up to 13 what's it called, 13 tags. Materials, of course, it was only made online, so you don't need to add materials. The shipping, you can see Etsy has done it here. Buyers will download your uploaded files immediately after purchase. Okay, returns, no returns or exchanges. Buyer can contact sellers about issues with an order, but you cannot return it. So the shop selection, you see that in my shop selection, I have different sections, okay? But for starters, you don't need to create sections, okay? So I'm going to put this in, where am I going to put it in? Kids section, Bible prayer journal, affirmation card, others. So let's keep it in others, okay? It's supposed to be in planners, but let's keep it in others. So feature this listing at the top of your shop. So if you want this list to be at the top of your shop, you're going to do it there. Now the renewal options, okay? So every month, Etsy collects 20 cents to list it. So you're going to keep it at automatic, right? So that every month, Etsy renews the listing. And then the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to click on publish. All right, there is a non-refundable fee of 20 cents for each new listing. And there we go, we're going to publish it. Okay, so you can see Etsy has now published our item. Your listing has successfully updated. Okay, and that is amazing. So now what we're going to go do is we're going to go see how this listing looks on Etsy. Okay, who wants to see how it looks on Etsy? I definitely want to see how it looks on Etsy. So we're going to go see how it looks on Etsy. And I'm just going to go straight to that listing. This is our listing. We're going to click on this listing. All right, and then we're going to go here and do view on Etsy. Okay, now you can see how it looks on Etsy. Our mockups are looking good, right? People can scroll through it and see what it looks like, right? And so they know that this is a beautiful planner. Okay, so this is an amazing way to list your stuff on Etsy. Okay, so now that you have your items listed on Etsy, you're going to go ahead after you've created your store, right? You're going to list that first digital product that you did last week. Go ahead and list it. I am also going to add a PDF to this lesson, an easy listing walkthrough, so that you can, make reference to it as you list your product. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next lesson where we'll talk about Etsy SEO and marketing strategies. Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about mastering Etsy SEO for maximum visibility. And we're also going to be talking about managing and growing your Etsy shop, which is very, very important to make sales on Etsy. So first of all, let's talk about understanding Etsy's SEO algorithm. Now, Etsy's SEO is very similar to Amazon and Google, because Etsy is a search engine, okay? And it ranks your listing based off of your relevance, your recency, your customer experience, your score, and other factors. So in other words, if your listing is recent, right? And it's relevant to what people are searching for on Etsy. If it's recent, if it's relevant, and if customers are actually clicking on it and purchasing it, Etsy ranks your product. Okay, now SEO is crucial to getting discovered on Etsy, especially for new shops like yours, because you're in a competitive niche, especially when you're making digital items. Like, everybody is making digital items and all of that. And even though it's saturated, I know I have told you that it's not saturated with your personality. But one way to make sure that people see your personality is making sure that they first of all see your product in the first place, right? So now we're going to see how we can identify the right keywords for our products, okay, using different tools. Now, the two tools that I use is I use the Etsy search bar, and I use another application, the web application called Everbee. Now, these two tools help me search for what, for keywords. They help me search for trending items on Etsy. Applying keywords to your listings are very, very important, because they help you get views. They help people see your your listing. So first of all, let's go to Etsy. Okay, we're going to go to Etsy, and I'm going to quickly take you into my computer to see how to make these searches. So now we're in Etsy. We're going to go ahead and click on daily digital planners. Okay, so you can see now this is what people are searching for. Just before I even finished writing it, digital planner stickers. That is what people are looking for. Digital Planner 2025. That is what people are looking for. So you want to include these keywords in your listing. Digital Planner 2024, Digital Planner Good Notes. So let's click on Digital Planner 2025. Okay, and you can see these are the planners that are listed already on Etsy. Okay, so you can see now, guys, that this is one keyword that you need to use. Now let's go to the other one that I always use. The other app that I always use is called Everbee. Okay, Everbee is an amazing one. It just makes the job simpler for you. So it is Everbee.io, okay, Everbee.io. All right, so I'm going to take you into Everbee right now. All right, and we're going to go see how Everbee will help you. So this is Everbee, all right, and where over here you can connect your shop to Everbee to make the suggestions more streamlined, more niched down to your item. So here is the product analytics for Everbee, right? So if we go here and type digital items, digital planners 2025. Okay, so let's search and see what we're going to find. So you can see these are the listings. Now, when you pay for Everbee, it'll show you the monthly sales of the person, the monthly revenue, it'll show you the total sales, okay? And then reviews, the listing age, 1 month, right? Favorites, people that have favorited it, that's it. The average reviews, the views. Now, if you don't have money to pay for Everbee, or you just don't want to pay for it right now, that is still fine. You can look at it by the price, right, and then go to the reviews, see the listing age, when was it listed, right, and see the views. Okay, now another thing that you can see is the total shop sales. Now the one that has the total shop sales is the one you want to start to copy, right? Like this is a digital planner, so we're clicking on this one, and then you can go and try to see what they're using. Another thing you can do is come here, right? These are the keywords that this planner has used, right? So you can go here to this corner, copy the keywords, okay? And then go back to your listing and paste these keywords at the place where it has asked you to place your keywords. And you know why that is important? Because that will help your listing also rank like the other ones are ranking. Okay, so it is very, very important to do that. I'm going to be adding an Etsy SEO worksheet to this lesson, where you can of course go ahead and do it. Now the activity for this lesson is that you want to go and research keywords for your digital products and update it on your Etsy listing accordingly, just like I have showed you. Okay, now let's talk about customer service on Etsy and handling inquiries and complaints. Recently, a customer reached out to me and she said that she wanted a refund for a digital item, and I told her that it was clearly stated, right, politely, that you cannot return a digital item. Okay, so even when that person came, it was like kind of like a back and forth. I apologize that the best that I can do, right, was to offer to send the PDF to the person's email, but the person didn't want it. So you can see that that is a good example of somebody that wanted to eat their cake and have it, right? But it's important to build customer loyalty. And I'm going to add some customer service scripts for you in a PDF, some examples of how you can respond to customers, how to not get upset and all of that. But overall, with all of this should get you started and set up. Now, I'm going to see you next week for the next lesson. Welcome to the third week of Digital Blueprint Masterclass. Over the past 2 weeks, we have worked on Canva. We have gone through Canva, the basics of Canva. We have designed a template or two, and we have also spoken about SEO, optimizing, listing your products on Etsy, which I hope that you have done as of today, because continual practice is what makes perfection, is what makes you make sales at the end of the day. Because as you continually practice creating templates, whatever you can conceive in your mind, you can create it as a template, affirmation cards, planners, whatever it is, worksheets. Just think it up in your mind and go into Canva and create it. I've also taught you how to go into Etsy to find items and products that are selling right now and that are trending, you can go in there to always check and look for something that you can create within your niche. I want you to know that within any niche, you can create any kind of digital product to suit your niche. And a lot of people will say, oh no, this kind of thing does not suit my niche. But there is always something within your niche that you can create. So I hope that you're tapping into this, and I hope that you're working at it continually, continually exercising your creative juices, because the more you exercise it, the better you become at it, the more inspiration you get. Okay. So you cannot just expect inspiration to come without you practicing. So constant practice, right, is what gets you to the point that you want to be at. This week, we're going to be talking about digital marketing essentials. You all know that even after you have created the best template, you've created the best planner, you've created the best everything, if you cannot market it properly, you will not be able to make sales at the end of the day. So it's important for us to understand digital marketing essentials. Digital marketing is also very similar to physical marketing, but right now we can see that we're in the digital age. Everyone is purchasing digital items now. So, we have to understand digital marketing. And the first one we're going to talk about is digital marketing. What is digital marketing? And I'm going to read it out as I have written it right here in my notes. Digital marketing is a strategy to promote products, services, or brands using online channels. Okay. Now, unlike traditional marketing, which uses media, TV, newspapers, print ads, magazines, digital marketing leverages digital platforms, okay, like social media platforms, and this would help target wider and broader audience rather than just a few set of people. The major benefit is its ability to measure performance in real time. So this allows for continuous adjustment and improvement. So you're able to measure your performance, you're able to measure how your marketing is doing, you're able to measure how your digital items are working, and you can do it in real time. For example, if you create a post, right, about your item and you see that there's only 100 views, you know that there is something wrong and there is something you can tweak. Now, there are several types of digital marketing, and each of this digital marketing has its own techniques, right? And its own benefits. And the first one will be content marketing. So this is content creation, okay, and sharing valuable content to attract viewers to your item. For example, if you create a planner, creating content in this light to help people see how the planners are helping you. If you're creating worksheets, creating content to help people see, right, how the worksheets are helping you or your kids. For example, the other day I created a black and white worksheet for my child because my child was not really into colored worksheets, and creating black and white worksheets and it helped him a lot. And when people saw that that was happening, a lot of people were like, oh my God, my child does not like colored worksheets too. Can you create black and white worksheets for me too and sell it? So creating content, right, to attract and engage a specific audience. Now, common content formats include like blog posts. So if you're good at writing and you've considered blogging before, blog posts, right? Ebooks, right? I have an ebook that I'm currently writing now, and it's just about the things that I do on YouTube, and a lot of people will benefit from it. So when you read my ebook, you can see that there is a lot that I have to offer. And if you want to get coached, if you want YouTube coaching, I will be the person you're going to reach out to, okay? And also social media posts, social media updates. So you cannot do digital marketing without being online, whether faceless or with your face. You cannot do digital marketing without being online. You have to create content to make sales, okay? You have to create ads online to make sales. Content marketing builds awareness. to a broader audience, especially. For example, I have a lot of clients. I have clients from Australia. I have clients from Germany, which I wouldn't have been able to reach if I didn't create content. Okay. So it also establishes your expertise because you can show in real time what you're doing. You can show in real time how it is helping you. All right. And conversations, people would reach out to you through your DMs and people can speak more about your product rather than they just seeing it on the TV and they cannot interact, with the person that has created it to know how it can best suit them. All right. The next one will be search engine optimization. And we have spoken about SEO a little in our previous week. So it's the process of optimizing a website to rank higher in search engines such that when people search for things within your niche, you would rank. Even if you don't come at the top, you would come on the top, the first page. You and I know that when we go to Google and we type something into the search bar, we skim through the first page. Hardly do we ever click, right, the next page. So it is very, very easy. A search engine optimization can drive significant organic traffic, right? That's why it is important to optimize your product. Like I told you, you can use websites like Google Trends. You can use Etsy itself, right? And you can use the app Everbee. Everbee would help you optimize your product super, super easy. The third one would be email marketing. And email marketing is the king of all of it. Because when you're doing digital marketing, like social media content creation, for example, if you're using Instagram, Instagram does not belong to you. If you're using YouTube, YouTube does not exclusively belong to you. But with email marketing, you have the emails of your customers, right? That way, even if every other thing fails, you can directly reach out to your customers via their emails. Okay, so one way to gather people's emails is by creating freebies, right? And then when they download it, they can you can harvest their emails and do email marketing with that. You can constantly send them emails, constantly send them freebies, constantly send them, all the stuff that will make you rank higher in their email list. Because when they see that you keep on sending them stuff as you market stuff, right, they would want to purchase it. So email marketing is extremely important. Now, one way to harvest the email marketing is by using a store called the Stan Store. On Stan Store, you can list your freebie and it will help you collect people's emails. I'm going to be linking Stan Store in the email that I'll be sending to you or in the description so that you can go ahead and register for Stan Store, create your freebies and start to gather people's emails. All right. Now, how do you choose the right market platform for your niche? Now, selecting the best platform depends mostly on your niche and the people you're speaking to, the demographics, the audience, and your goals. Now, for example, if you're speaking to the Gen Zs, you want to go to places like TikTok. If you're speaking to people that are a little older, you want to go to YouTube, Instagram, and then YouTube for older ones, okay, and also Google. So you want to be able to pick the right platforms. Now, for visual niches, for example, if you're within the visual niche or lifestyle or fashion, right, you want to consider places like Instagram or Pinterest because that's where people go to to look for all things fashion. All right. Now, if you're a business person and maybe professional niches and all of that, maybe places like LinkedIn will serve you better, and also places like Google. Now, if you're creating content like the planners, templates, and all of that, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, every single one of them will definitely work for you. Okay. And also Facebook is an amazing place as well because a lot of people are on Facebook. All right. In the sum of it, understanding your audience, okay, and your niche will help you pick the correct platform to market your stuff. It is also super important that you understand that marketing your stuff is very, very necessary. You can also use the Etsy ads. You can also create ads on Etsy where you pay for it. You can set the amount you want to, pay per day, how much you want to advertise per day. So it is very, very important to market your stuff. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next lesson. In this lesson, we'll be talking about building your online presence. It is important for you to build an online presence when you're into digital marketing because, as the name states, digital marketing. There is no digital marketing without an online presence. And as a professional, all right, a professional website serves as a central hub, right, for potential customers. You want a landing page. You want somewhere that your customers will land on and see everything that you're selling. It'll be easier for them to learn more about you and explore your products, and also to connect with everything that you're offering, right? When you were booking this discourse, you landed on the page, right? Stan Store. And that is one place that I would encourage every digital marketer to go to, okay? Because it can allow you sell several things. And I will be linking it in the email and also in the description. Okay, so you want to choose the right website builder. Some people like to use Wix, WordPress, others like to use Shopify, and some people like to use Canva. You can use Canva to build a website as well. You can host your website on Canva as well. However, I prefer Stan Store because for a salesperson, Stan Store just has everything from, from listing to helping you calculate your funds to email marketing to funnel driving. Stan Store has everything you need. Now, it is essential when you set up your page to first of all have the home page, like the first impression. What do people see, right? And then your products follows, and also your contact page. You have to always have where people will contact you through. Okay, now you can connect your Etsy store to places like Stan Store, right? So if you just take the link to your Etsy store, right, and create a listing on Stan Store and connect your Etsy store to it. So when people click on it, it sends them directly to your Etsy store. So you have the Etsy store and you also have the Stan Store, where you can also sell things like your ebooks, your digital courses, and all of that. Stan Store is an amazing place. So connecting your Etsy store to your Stan Store is super easy, and I'm just going to show you something on Stan Store, how you can go to Stan Store and connect your own account. Okay, so we're going to go into Stan Store, all right, and I'm going to show you how to do it. By the way, if you have not created your own Stan Store account, it is now time for you to go to Stan Store and create your account. All right, as I've said, the link will be down in the description. So when you get into Stan Store, this is the interface you're going to see, and of course you're going to create your account. I already have an account. You're going to create an account, and for some of the devices you would even see it's even really simpler. Okay, so here you can do set up your Stan Store. Okay, you can do build your first products, you can set up your payments. Okay, and when you want to set up your Stan Store, you can go ahead and read all these articles on how to set up your Stan Store, right? And setting it up is super duper easy. Okay, adding products is also super easy. And Stan Store, like I said, is an amazing place. I'm going to show you my Stan Store landing page so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now, when you go into Stan Store, you're going to see this interface, and this is your store. Okay, you're going to click on my store. I'm not going to click on home or my income, because then you're going to see how much I've earned so far on Stan Store. But there it is. When you click on Stan Store, you're going to see a page where you can, so because you're starting afresh, you're not going to have any of these products. What you're going to see is add products. Okay, so when you click on add products, right, you can see that here it says collect emails, right? Collect your audience info with a lead magnet. So it could be with a free template, it could be with a free ebook, it could be anything. Now here you can sell your digital products, you can sell PDFs, you can sell guides, you can sell templates, you can sell ebooks, any content. And here you can do your discovery coaching calls, you can sell a course. Okay, you can sell memberships. Okay, now I have a membership where I create templates for you. So within your niche, I create 10 pages of templates for you every month, okay? And you go ahead and sell it. So I create the templates for you, you sell it. And that membership is $100 a month. It is the templates membership. I'm going to be linking it in the description as well. So if you think you cannot create your own templates by yourself, you can join that membership. And I'm going to be sending you 10 templates every month within your niche. You just tell me what you want to create, and I go ahead and create it for you. I send it to you. You list it on Etsy by yourself, and you'll get to go. All right. So we have this recurring memberships where you can sell memberships. You can sell webinars. Now, this is the URL part. This is where you link your Etsy store. So it says redirect users to an external site or add a creator affiliate link. Okay. So here you're going to click on that. Okay. And then you're going to paste the URL to your Etsy store so that when people, check it out, like you're going to edit everything here so that when people click on it, so if you, for example, if you change this to my Etsy store, you can see that it goes straight to the Etsy store. Okay. You can also use your affiliate. You can also put your affiliate link there and also that. So when people click on it, it sends them straight to your Etsy store. Okay. So that is another amazing thing that you can definitely, do with StanStore. Overall, StanStore is an amazing place for you to host your items, for you to host yourself, to host like a website, kind of like a landing page so that people can see you there. Anyway, let us talk about the benefits of having a personal website for sales. I have recorded over $2,000 this month on sales on my StanStore, and that is because I have been able to create that page for people to land on. I'm not just talking, I am creating a place. Now, one of the major benefits is the brand control. Okay, your website provides a space to create and showcase your unique brand without the restriction of third-party platforms. For example, YouTube. If you're hosting and you're selling on YouTube, you're restricted. Okay, you're restricted within Etsy, but because Stan is your own personal platform, all right, there were no restrictions and all that. Also, you have direct communication with your customers. You have their website. You have their email addresses. You have all of that. With Etsy, you cannot have your customers' email addresses. Okay, so which is another thing. Also for SEO benefits, all right, you have another chance to be out there. And also it's also a centralized sales hub. So unlike platforms like Etsy, which are like shared marketplaces, you have lots of people there. Your website is just for you. It's all about your brand. It's all about your products. It's all about making your shopping experience amazing for your customers. And StanStore is easy to customize. You can change the colors. You can do everything. So StanStore is amazing. Now, one thing, your activity, okay, for this class is that I need you to go to StanStore and set up a landing page for yourself. Now, you're going to link your Etsy store to it, and you're also going to link free templates that you're going to use as a lead magnet, all right, for your customers, right? You're going to create your StanStore, okay, using the link that I'm going to send to you, and you're going to create a lead magnet. So you're going to upload a free template for people to use. So let me show you how to create the lead magnet. Okay, so this is how to do the lead magnet. All right, so when you go to your StanStore, all right, and you go to add product, you're going to go here and say collect email / application. You're going to click on that. All right, and you're going to edit it however you want it edited. Edit this one to, if it's get my free templates, do it. Join my email list and never miss an update from me. Submit and download. So you're gonna, here it's asking you what to collect. It's going to collect your customer's name and their email address. If you wanted to collect their phone number, by all means, but I really don't do that. All right, and then you can go here to the product. This is where you upload your PDF file, the product that you're offering free of charge. And here are the options where you can do your email flow, what email you want to send to them after they've downloaded it, and all of that. So that is an amazing way for you to create that. So you're going to go on Standstore, you're going to create a lead magnet, and you're going to also create the link to your Etsy store. So you're going to have 2 products on your stand store. By the time we meet on Saturday, you're going to have your lead magnet, number 1, and you're also going to have your Etsy store linked to it. All right. So design it, make it look pretty, okay? Add your products and all of that. And this assignment will help you get comfortable with creating your digital presence. Another thing that I want you to do is set up your social media platforms, whichever one you're using. So on Saturday, I want you to tell me which social media platform you're going to be advertising your product on. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to effectively promote your digital products using social media. Okay, we're going to focus on Instagram and also Facebook. We're going to also cover essential content strategies to help you grow a loyal following and to drive engagement on each of these platforms. As we all know that Instagram is a hub and also TikTok, right? Instagram, TikTok, and also Facebook is a hub for sales, right? And when I started to sell, Instagram and Facebook was one of the places that I drove traffic from a lot. Okay, so now when you're using places like Instagram, you want to focus on visual storytelling. So with visual storytelling, you're going to use like high quality images and videos to showcase your digital products, right? So you go on Etsy, create high quality images, create mock-ups, right? Create videos with you using your products, right? And make them aesthetically pleasing. Canva has a lot of templates. Just go to Canva, go to the search bar, type Instagram stories or type Instagram reels, and you'll see a lot of templates that you can edit with your own product. Okay, so the aim is for this cohesive look to represent your brand, right? To make people want to purchase what you're selling. All right, so you're going to use your reels, you're going to use your stories, right? You're going to create engaging reels and interesting reels. You know, those kind of reels that you like to see, that you like to watch yourself. You're going to create things like that, and you're going to use hashtags. You're going to use the correct hashtags. You're going to use captions. Okay, so just write a short caption. You can go to ChatGPT and tell it to help you write a short Instagram caption about your product. You tell ChatGPT what the product is about, and it's going to write an Instagram caption about it. Another one is Facebook. Facebook is an amazing place, especially if you are a member of a group, right? So that's why I encourage you to join groups. For example, if your template is for worksheets for children, go join groups that are for, that has mothers in it, right? And that is where you're going to be advertising your templates to people. You're also going to create it on your own post, your own status, your own stories, right? And do Facebook ads. Just go ahead and word of mouth, tell people around you that sell, that you think will benefit from your worksheets. Go ahead and tell people around you. Now, I'll give you some strategies for social media consistency and engagement. So consistency, posting consistently, like helps you keep your audience engaged. It also improves your social media algorithm ranking. So the more you create, the more the algorithm sees that it can trust you with its viewers, and it will make it more likely for your content to be seen. So aim to post regularly, right, at intervals, right, showing how you're using these things and how they're making your life simpler and how it is helping you. Okay, actively engage with your followers. Whenever I wake up in the morning and I'm done with my devotion and all of those things, one of the things I spend about 30 minutes responding to comments. So respond, engage with your followers, engage actively with them. All right, and then create a variety of content. Create long form content, create short form content, create posts, create carousels. A lot of those will help you. Okay, and then encourage your followers to encourage them to save, encourage them to share with a friend. All right, and you also share with a friend. Now the activities, you're going to create 5 social media posts to promote your digital products. You're going to create 5 social media posts, and what this is doing is that this is helping you get comfortable at promoting your own stuff. Okay, because at the end of the day, I want you to be independently be able to promote your stuff. So you have the templates, right? You know the marketing strategies, and now you're starting to promote it. Now you are a solo creator, okay? I am a solo creator. I do all of these things myself. So you're going to create the 5 different posts. You're going to create a picture post. You're going to create an Instagram post. You're going to create an Instagram story. You're going to create carousel. You're going to create all of these things, and this will help you get comfortable with content creation. All right, so we've come to the end of week 3, and I hope that this course this week will help you get started at marketing your products and help you get comfortable with marketing your product overall. My hope is that you continually practice, you continually research, you continually create. The more you create, the better you become at it. Okay, so create your content post, create that landing page, which is super important, and we will meet in the next class. We have finally gotten to the end of our 4-week digital product masterclass, and I am amazed at how far we have come. I'm super grateful that we have come this far, and I'm hoping that as we continually put ourselves and our work, as we continue to put ourselves into our work, my hope is that we continue to grow as entrepreneurs, we continue to grow as leaders in our field. All right, so today for this final lesson, I'm going to be giving you 30 best practices for entrepreneurs to succeed in digital product business. So it is one thing to start, it is another thing to embody the characters of being a digital product business person, right? So the first one will be to start with a clear vision. And just like we have said in prior lessons, it is important to have a clear vision of what you want to do. You need to define what success looks like to you. Does success look like $2,000 a month, or does success look like $50,000 a month, right? So you need to define what success looks like for your digital products business, and align all that action towards your goal. So everything, align your action towards that goal. So if you want to make $2,000 a month, make sure that everything you're doing every day is aligned towards that goal. The second one would be to identify a niche market. And I know that I have said this several times, but it's important for me to hunker down on this to help you know that you have to have a niche, because that is one way, that is the only way to make sure that you're making sales in this market. All right, so focus on solving a specific problem to a specific set of people, right, for a defined audience, so that you can stand out within this community and you can position yourself as an expert, because you cannot be an expert if you're focused on everything, right? You can only be an expert when you're focused on one thing. Now, the next one will be to validate your ideas early. And here I've written that you should use surveys, right? Ask people what they think about your ideas. Use pre-sale tests to test if your audience is willing to pay for the product that you're giving out. All right, the next one will be to focus on user-centric designs. Make sure that you're creating your designs for your users. Okay, build a product with the user in mind, and keep it simple, keep it intuitive, and make it visually appealing. That is very important, right? Because as a person yourself, you're only attracted to things that are visually appealing. All right, the next one would be to create high quality products. I've told you, if you encounter problems as you continue to learn how to build your own products, if you encounter problems, come to me and I will walk you through it. Or if you want to buy pre-made templates with the master rights to sell them, definitely come to me as well. All right, so create high quality products, invest your time in creating polished products that are valuable, products that are professional, right? And products that exceed the expectations, what your subscribers, what your customers are looking for. Make sure it exceeds their expectation, right? Number 6 will be optimize your pricing strategies. Very important. Research your competitor pricing and experiment with tiered pricing, like do discounts, sell bundles, to find what works best for you. Now, the next one will be to leverage multiple platforms for sales. Don't only sell on Etsy, create your own landing
landing page. Like I said, Standstore is amazing. Use places like Gumroad as well. And Gumroad is also good because it's almost trying to match up with Etsy. Introduce your products to other people as well, so it can also be like a search engine as well. Now build a strong brand. You want to develop a cohesive brand identity with constant visuals, so when people see your product, they know that it's coming from you, right? With your tone, your messaging, let it resonate with your target audience. It is very important. The 9th one will be to master digital marketing. I've told you guys, you have to learn how to implement SEO into your stuff, email marketing, social media ads, and content marketing to drive traffic and sales. The next one, you have to grow your email list. I've told you, you can offer like free templates to try and grow your email list, because God forbid if YouTube shuts down or Instagram shuts down, you want to be able to still have access to people that you can sell to, right? So you want to make sure that you're creating an email list. Use lead magnets, use free templates, free guides, free ebooks, right? Such that when people download it, right, they can you can get their email in return. All right. The next one will be to automate your workflow. Use things like MailChimp. MailChimp will help you streamline your processes like marketing, your customer support, your order fulfillment. Notion is an amazing app. I use Notion. I use Xtiles as well. However, if you're just starting, Notion may be a little bit much for you, but automate your workflow. That is how your workflow, how from start to end, you have to automate it. Now focus on value over volume, right? I know you want to list a lot of stuff into your marketplace, which is very important, because the more you list, the more Etsy pushes out your stuff. But focus on value. It is better to offer a few high quality products, right, than overwhelm your customers with too many choices that are not offering value. All right, so make sure you prioritize value over volume, right? The next one will be to collaborate with influencers. If you're on Instagram, YouTube, anywhere, partner with other influencers and micro influencers in your niche to promote your products to their engaged audience. Number 14 will be to create evergreen content surrounding your products, right? Develop blog posts, videos, and social media posts that stay relevant to drive traffic long term. Now, if you don't know how to do that, you have to sign up for one of my YouTube classes to learn that. All right. The next one will be to upsell and cross-sell. And this way, what you can do here is offer complementary products or premium versions of your products to increase revenue per customer. So let's say you're selling a certain digital product, you can offer like a premium version of it to upsell to get more sales into your for yourself. Now track key metrics, right? Track your metrics, track everything you need to track to make sure that you're on the right track. The next one, build a community around your brand. Very important. Engage with your audience through Facebook groups, Discord channels. I don't use Discord, that is for the more advanced people, or private forums, other forums to foster loyalty. I am creating a Facebook groups for us digital digital marketers, so that we can bounce ideas off of each other. I can go live on Facebook sometimes to bounce ideas, show you guys how I'm doing stuff and how you can do it as well. Invest in professional tools. Very important. Use platforms like Canva. Make sure you have the Canva professional account. It is very important for you to have the Canva Pro account so that you can have all the features for your high quality products. So it is very important. Focus on customer feedback. Continuously improve your products based on reviews, testimonials, surveys. What your customers are asking, they will always ask. If you have a social media following, they will always ask in the comment section. Number 20, plan for scalability. Choose platforms and tools that grow with your business to handle increased demands effortlessly. effortlessly. Etsy is good. Stand Store is amazing. That way you can scale. When your business is increasing, you can scale. Embrace continuous learning. That is the thing. You have to stay updated on digital marketing trends, on tools, on customer preferences, by attending different webinars, by attending reading industry blogs, by attending different courses. Continue to improve yourself, because that is the only way to make sales. It cannot be a one and done thing. You cannot learn and then forget about it. Before I started to make actual sales on with my digital product, I had learned for almost 2 years while implementing the things that I have learned. Prioritize time management. It is important. Use techniques like batching. Manage your time effectively. That will help you avoid distractions, and it will help you stay productive. Number 23, develop a compelling sales funnel. And this will guide your audience from awareness to purchase with lead magnets. So you're magneting, you're offering them something free, and then at the bottom of it, you are offering them a paid version of the free thing that you're giving them. You can use email marketing as well. Protect your intellectual property. Super important. Secure copyrights or trademarks for your digital products to prevent unauthorized usage. And also, don't use things that belong to people. All right. Network with other entrepreneurs, and that is why I'm opening that Facebook group, so that every entrepreneur we can all network together. That is super important. Create a referral program. So encourage satisfied customers to refer orders in exchange for discounts or rewards. Kind of like an affiliate program that you're creating for people that are referring others to you. Now, master the art of storytelling. It is super important that you use your brand's story to connect emotionally with your audience. And what this will do is it will help you build trust with your audience. Now, stay resilient and adaptable. That will be number 28. Be prepared to pivot. Be prepared to change. Be prepared to switch if this is not working, and adapt when faced with challenges or marketing changes. There are times where you will not be making sales at all. So be prepared for all of that, so that you do not get emotional or discouraged. 29, diversify your revenue streams. Don't be earning from just one place. Offer related services, memberships, physical products to supplement your income from your digital products. Number 30 will be to celebrate your milestones and wins. With each sale, I celebrate every single one. Acknowledge your progress, right? No matter how small. Stay motivated and focused on your journey, because it is your journey. All right. Now I'm going to give you one extra bonus one, and it is to have the mindset to understand that you can do it, right? You can make money. You can make sales, right? It is a mindset, and it is the mindset that brings in the sales. If you think that you cannot do it, chances are that it will never happen. But if you're resilient and you believe you can do it, you're going to stay the course, and it's going to happen at the end of the day. Like I keep saying, it took 2 years before I made my first dollar online, right? And now it will not be your case, because this thing that I'm giving to you, I didn't get it at first. All right, so it will not be your case anymore. But continue to learn, continue to evolve, and having the mindset that you can do it. All right, I just want to thank you once again for registering for this course. I hope it has been of immense value to you, which I really do hope it has. I thank you for registering once again, and